Alright, so I wanted to give you some examples on how to complete this worksheet. In case you're having trouble, I just wanted to give you some basic ideas, maybe go over it real quick. Again, if you're struggling with it, do a few of them, and then perhaps that'll help you if you're stuck at home and don't know what to do. Okay, so if we look at this here, this is average atomic mass. And we're not going to spend a whole bunch of time on this, but it's good that you know how to do them. It's just some common sense. And if you've watched the matter words notes, you should have actually, then you would understand this term average atomic mass, or average atomic mass. And you also read about something called an isotope. And an isotope is just an atom or an element and that has a different number of neutrons. So like for example, carbon has carbon 12, it has carbon 14, and I think it has carbon 15, I think, right? And you can even see the isotopes here, hydrogen 1, hydrogen 2, hydrogen 3. And those are, they all have the same number of protons because that's what makes the element or atom what it is. The only difference is some have more neutrons or less than others. Okay, so I'm going to cancel that. And you can see kind of the way to do it here. It kind of explains it. It says we have hydrogen here, H1, H2, and H3. And we know this hydrogen 1 has one proton and no neutrons. Hydrogen 2 has a proton and a neutron. And then hydrogen 3 has a proton and 2 neutrons. And then whenever you're doing average atomic mass, you just take the mass and you times it by the abundance. And abundance is in percentage, so then you would you divide this abundance by 100, and that's what you multiply it by. So here we'd have 1.0078. We would times that not by 99.985, but by 0.99985. And then here we would multiply this one by, we have to move it 2, right? Because this is out of 100, so 1, 2, we'd have another 0 in front of this. So it'd be 0.001596. So we times this one by that, this atomic mass. And then this one says negligible. So it's so small that it doesn't even matter, so we don't even worry about it. Okay, and then we would just take these numbers, this number times that, this number times that, and then add them together. Okay, and then you would get this answer right here. So if we did that, we would get the answer 1.0079, and then the unit for atomic mass is AMU, or atomic mass unit. And if we were to look, we could just check our periodic table, because that should be what it is. If we look on, so if we went to the internet here, which we're going to do really quick, and we go to the dynamic periodic table. Remember that number 1.0079, and let's go to it. Let's just search it here. There it is. We go to hydrogen, and it's got 1.008. It's rounding up to the 79 to 8. We'll go back. So it's rounding up, but it's 1.00. So if we take the 9, round this up, it'd be 1.008, and that's what we have. See it there in the corner there, left-hand corner? Okay, so that's good. That's one example of the example of it. If we then go back and you just fill one of these charts in here for, and then you can copy it. But so the number of protons, if you remember, it's always the same for the atom. We just look at what it is. It's carbon. Carbon always has 6 protons, and we just need to look at the periodic table to know that. Its atomic number. And then electrons doesn't have a charge, so, or it would be like C12 negative, or it would be an ion. So no charge, so they would be the same. And then neutrons, we just take 12 minus the atomic number, the number of protons, it gives us 6. So this one has 6. And then we can write that. This is your atomic number. And this is your atomic mass. And that's just protons plus neutrons. And that would be then AMU. And then again, you remember we have these numbers though, 1.008. That's because there's an average and there's an abundance, and we have to take that into consideration. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. And if you need more help on the other problems, let me know. And I can even do an example for you if you want. I just need to know. And let me know if you need help on anything else as well. And see you guys soon.